Hi Virgo, welcome back to the channel. It's me Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love messages. It's a general reading, so the roles might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for a personal reading with me, okay?
Intersection of my deepest needs. You were there, I knew, now you know.
So in this reading, Virgo, it's going to be a you versus them format. We're going to be looking at your overall energy, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? In your overall energy, you have the hangman, the hangman and also the justice. It's quite a profound week for you because of these two major arcana that shows up. Because I feel that there's something here that you're trying to see from a different perspective. But there's also the need of you to bring about some sort of balances here. Now, what is challenging you? You have the Five of Wands. It has a lot to do with conflict or people pulling and pushing you to different directions to a point where you don't have the ability to be balanced. Now, in the past, you have the Knight of Pentacles and you also have the Six of Cups. From this person's side, they have the Six of Pentacles and also the Devil. I feel that in the past, there was a situation that was very, very meaningful for you here. And from this person's side, this person was investing a lot. However, with the Devil, some things about this connection kind of like triggered their shadow side by a lot. Now, in the present moment, they have the Eight of Wands and also the Emperor. From your side, you have the Page of Swords and also a Judgment. I feel that in the present moment, you guys are being very, very skeptical when it comes to a person. It's either there's something that you have assumed or you have made up your mind about when it comes to this person, or there's something that you have found out. Because the Page of Swords in this deck of mine is pretty hostile energy where they're preparing for a swords fight or whatever. However, I just feel that this person feels very excited about you, and with the Emperor here, there is a need to want to get you. They're in a very much masculine energy here. Now, in the future, you have the Seven of Wands and also the Page of Pentacles. From this person's side, they have the Nine of Cups and also the High Priestess. I feel that in the future, this person is going to be focusing a lot more on themselves, where they just want to be as neutral as they could. From your side, however, there's like a lot of resistance here. Virgo, Page of Swords, the Seven of Wands, while you also would like to see things from top to bottom. However, I do see like a lot of resistance coming from your side here. Let's clarify. I want to clarify the Eight of Wands from their side first, okay? And then we'll clarify the Page of Swords. Nine of Pentacles, the Sun, and also the Eight of Wands, okay? Now, I want to clarify this Page of Swords. Page of Swords clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Emperor, and also the Six of Wands. Ooh. Okay, so this person is going to be communicating something towards you, and a lot of that has a lot to do with them feeling appreciative when it comes to you, okay? Now, I just feel that this person hasn't been making you feel very, very good about yourself, and thus you feel that you kind of like wants to create some sort of safe space within yourself, okay? You just want to feel good about yourself here, especially with the Six of Wands. Let's clarify the Emperor. Emperor, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Cups, and also the Ten of Swords. Okay. You could be dealing with a Gemini because their reading was a bit similar to this, where it took me a while to get it, you know what I mean? So the Judgment clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and also the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, because I feel that you guys there's so much resistance when it comes to this reading here, where again, from this person's side, they see this connection expanding in a way that they want to. I do see that this person is looking at you through rose-colored glasses at this present moment. And there are certain aspects of this connection that they find very, very confusing and hurtful at the same time. But again, I do feel that this person has this desire to want to have something with you. But again, the way that they come off, it's like the emperor versus the emperor. You know what I mean? Like we see two masculine energy. I mean, regardless of the gender, but we see both masculine energy, what is operating from a place of, sometimes it's ego based too. So I do see you investing a lot in yourself and putting like a lot of resistance when it comes to this person. Okay, let's clarify the future. I want to clarify this 9 of Cups and the 7 of Wands from your side. 7 of Swords, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands. Let's see the 7 of Wands from your side. 5 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and also the Page of Pentacles. Okay, there's a little bit of a self-sabotaging thing here that they're doing in the future, because again, like I said, like they have the 9 cards, which 9, especially when we're talking about the 9 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles, talks a lot more about self. At this present moment, this person is focusing a lot more on their own sense of security, stability in a tangible world, where in the future they're much more concerned about their own emotional well-being, while also at the same time, just basically focusing on that, you know what I mean? And I feel that with the 7 of Swords here, there's something, it's either this person is walking above their emotions, or they're not really being vulnerable and not being honest to themselves about this connection. Or it could literally mean that, again, like I said, that there might be something that you have assumed or you have concluded about this person, or something that you found out about this person that makes you want to give it all up altogether. Because what's interesting is that this 5 of Cups in this particular deck of mine is very different than the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. Because in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, you would see 3 of Cups being spilled, and then you have the 2 Cups behind him. So he's not noticing that he has a 2 of Cups behind him. Whereas with this one, he's noticing the 2 of Cups, and he wants to, like, you know what, like one more time, I swear to God, I'm going to drop this whole thing off. And I feel that this is your energy in the future, where you're like, one more time, I swear to God, I'm going to do just that. You know what I mean? Okay. I want to clarify the future with the High Priestess and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, clarify the Page of Pentacles from your side. Yeah, you don't trust this person that much, Virgo. So when it comes to this person, like this person is adamant of wanting to do something about this connection with the Emperor and also the Queen of Wands. Like they believe that they could do that. It's a very confident type of card where like, I can do this, or either I could fix this, or I could, you know, do something for you and stuff like that. But again, the 9 of Cups shows up again. So it's, in a way, that they're still very much focused on themselves. Whereas you, on the other hand, with the 4 of Pentacles, you're being very careful when it comes to this person. Because yes, you do have emotions for this person. With the 4 of Wands next to it, you do feel the connection. And however, I just feel that you are not going to be willing to invest more than you feel safe. Because I feel that in the future, you guys are going to try to assess this person and the situation from top to bottom, whether or not this is something that is feasible, whether this is a safe investment for you or not. I have another deck called the Victorian Romantic Tarot, and the Page of Pentacles in that deck really is interesting because it's showing like a young man who is just like thinking, and behind him there is a clock, a beautiful Belgian clock. And it kind of like indicates that usually the Page of Pentacles doesn't really care how much time flew in order for him or her to make their mind up and assess a situation, whether or not it is something right for them to invest in. So I feel that in the future, you guys are going to be in that stage of like, I'm just going to be assessing because I don't feel safe in here. Okay, so let's pull some advice card for you here, Virgo. Which again, that kind of like energy is going to hurt them with the Five of Pentacles because it is not something that they want. However, I feel that this person is very focused on themselves as well. The 9 shows up 3 times in this person's energy. Okay, let's see your advice, Virgo. You have the Fool, have the Ace of Cups. You also have the 7 of Pentacles. So this is the After Tarot deck, so it's going to be very, very different than the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. I feel that your wish fulfillment is coming, Virgo. Whatever it is that you have been investing, whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest, whatever it is that you've been praying for, I think that it is actually coming to your life. And the 7 of Pentacles in this deck of mine is different than any other deck because, as you can see with the 7 of Pentacles here, she's waiting, right? She's waiting for her return of investment. Whereas in this deck of mine, he's taking. So I feel that you're 1 inch closer, you're actually 1 step closer in receiving the new beginning, the new love, or the love that you've been trying to manifest here. When that comes, the advice here is just to kind of like take it and not really wait for a very long time to decide. Okay? So I think that is it from writing for you here. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys have been looking for, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Have a great day. I love you.
If I love you and you love me, let's plant a seed, watch it grow into a tree, baby. Why don't we grow some nectarines, baby? Why don't we grow a little